focused on being an artist rather than, you know, somebody that's parading around and, you know, amusing to watch. The whole bus. And I spit my song. I gotta rap it now. It was a time I didn't, you know, drugs wasn't a factor. And I still appreciated music the same. In fact, at an early age.
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back. Back into time.
Remember one day after, do you remember this, after church? You probably remember. After church, we went to go show a house. You had on your three-piece, your little blue suit. And we were showing the people the house. Now, mind you, we just came from church. And he's walking through, he's about 3 years old, and he's showing the house, showing the lady's children the house. And he comes in where the adults are. And he said, and do you see this damn room? And I was like, oh my God, no, remember that? I was like, no, he did not. No, he didn't. I don't remember that. He just came from church. Oh my goodness, but that's okay. It was in his blood. He did it. He was serious. He had on his tie and he was doing it. He was showing the house. So yes, that's my baby. I'm proud. I'm proud. I am STC Baker and Doc, and I am who you know as Buddy Flo. I'm his mother.
He's always been the type of person, if he put his mind to something, he gonna do it. And he ain't gonna just kind of just like halfway do it, he's just gonna do it. He don't care who think he crazy. So if he came up with the idea, he wasn't afraid to pitch it. My name is Aleda, and that's my little brother. He's always been driven. He would do things to try to earn money.
And we were, I can't remember where we were. I don't know if it was a rest stop or whatever, but you know how they sell those quartz and all the different rocks and stuff.
He would take the landscaping rocks, like the little white landscaping rocks, and put them in a box, in a shoebox.
So this one particular day I came in from work, and he's sitting on the curb in front of the house with a shoebox full of these rocks that all the other children could pick up. I don't know if he had them help him or whatever, but he was sitting there.
And try to sell them. There wasn't nothing special about these rocks, but to him, he felt like there was something special about these rocks, and he can make people think that it was something special about these rocks enough to sell them.
And he was determined. They were laughing at him. Man, ain't nobody gonna buy those rocks.
And no matter how much I teased him, and no matter how much I told him he wasn't gonna make no money, he didn't stop collecting them landscaping rocks out the front yard and try to sell them out their shoebox.
This boy was selling these rocks for $1. What were you selling them for? $1, $2, whatever they were. And they were buying the rocks. And he had a shoebox full of rocks and money. And I said, yeah, that boy gonna make me proud. That's my baby right there. He took what everybody else has available to them, and he made it work for him. Which is what one of the main principles I've always tried to tell them. Do what you like doing, what you enjoy, and try to make that provide what you need. And this instance was some money that he wanted for something. So, and I tried to match them. If they came to me with money that they raised for something, they wanted something, I would go ahead and put in the rest or give them whatever amount they had, you know, try to help them get what they needed. And so they've learned, especially these two, they had their mindsets on things and they did what they wanted to do. So.
Yeah, that was a time I didn't, you know, the drugs wasn't a factor. And I still appreciated music the same. In fact, at an early age, I experienced music in the most beautiful way. I would actually you know, see these colors blasting off in my mind listening to music. And it kind of left me around sophomore and junior year. But sometimes I get it, it's, you know, it happens here and there, but I'm talking about every time I listen to music, I would see these colors. And every song had a certain color to it, and it got to be to the point where when I felt the vibe, I would correlate it with a color, but like I said, it's long gone from me. But the drugs came into play around the time I was in high school. No, I think I was like 18, 19. It was when Cushion Orange Juice came out. Believe it or not, I had tried it before and I didn't like it. It had me paranoid. You know, I was tripping, I was tweaking, and so I didn't like it, I didn't fuck with it. But listening to Cushion Orange Juice you know, it opened up my mind again. I'm like, damn, maybe I need to try this shit again. I raised my vibrations, experimenting with these different drugs. I understand what it's doing. It's allowing me to sense at a higher frequency. And so I'm picking up on all these energies that I couldn't feel before, you know? And I'm getting a better sense of how everything is moving. What it does is it changes the way we perceive time.
It's like, look, 19-year-olds want to read this. There's got to be something else to this dude, you know what I'm saying? And you know how I go over Terrence's house and we had them cipher about spirituality, music, we talk about art. So I took him over there for the first time. And I like to think that helped him unlock the gateway, because you know he's a seeker of information.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like he learned a lot that night, and then it just seemed like he took that and then he just ran. Then he started learning about physics, atoms, different molecules in the atmosphere. He just took no school.
But see, that's one of my interests too.
No
That's
school,
something we used to talk
self-taught.
about when he was a little boy.
She like that.
Yeah, because I'm a science, but that's my I got my degree in biochemistry. So
He
I love science.
opened my mind to science. He the one that made me start researching
We used to have those talks.
science.
I had an idea for a lot of shirts being made, but really I just only got the prototype off the ground. I 7th grade computer class, I printed out the little graphic, knuckle head ink. That was the squad. I ironed it onto a shirt, you know, wrapped it around school. They knew about me on, you know, on the bus ride home in the school and stuff like that. I really wasn't too far spread out, but a little bit of attention here and there.
In the leaf. Really, I'm just trying to cool it. If you down, we can link. Need a woman I can trust to be 1,000 with me. You know, I just need a real one that ain't about the baddest. You the perfect balance of classy and ratchet, and thicker than a Snicker when you dip it in molasses. Ooh, make a nigga wanna beat it up like Cassius. No, you take them Adderalls to focus in your classes. Hit me on them late nights when you can't get no sleep in, and maybe I can sneak in while everybody's sleeping. Show you how a boss do, schedule you on weekends, make you come and see me. You know I'm on the East End. You ain't been the same.